Girls Show. This is where pretty girls get together and talk about pretty girl things. Where's Amber?
I'm not sure. She was going nuts about this Tyson fight,
Yeah,
and
okay. Well, she's supposed to be on here now.
I agree. I called her and I texted.
Yeah, well, that really is not good for her.
I agree.
She doesn't show up, there's going to be problems.
Oh, that might be over. Let's see. I had live updates.
Well, welcome everybody to the Pretty Girls Show. Hi, I'm done. Where's Oh boy.
Hmm.
What's the matter, Mary Jane?
Oh my.
Hello, Terry Green Beans.
Oh, there we go. Hello, Amber.
Hey, why does it look so dark?
Yay!
Nice shirt.
I thought it was very good. The pretty girl shirt. All right. Okay, that's set up. Donna, are you checking on Hollywood Harry?
Yeah, it's really good that we have a show and nobody feels to be here on time. God damn it.
All right. Oh, Don, Quinn says, Don, you look very pretty.
So pretty.
Oh, Terry Greenbean says Dawn is pretty and hello. And Monica Lopez says hello, everyone. We have very pretty girls here today. Hello, Amber.
Hey. Hello, pretty girls.
Hello. Hello, Dawn. You look very pretty. Your shirt's not lying.
You look very pretty too, Mary Jane.
Thank you, Amber. You look very pretty.
I was just watching the fight.
Ooh.
Are we live?
Yes.
Yes, indeedy.
Oh.
All right, Mary Jane. We've got a Mary Jane 6-pack here.
Yay.
First game is LSU versus Florida. Louisiana State University versus Florida.
Ooh. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with LSU.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh,
Harry, who do you go with, LSU or Florida?
Ooh, 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 ooh. You know what? Florida hasn't quit on the season. And like last week, I said I hate the coach for LSU, so I'll take Florida.
Amber?
LSU is Louisiana.
Yes.
I'll go with them.
Did Jack send you his picks or no?
He did not. He did not. I'll text him. I'm going to be up early in the morning, so I'm going to text him early in the morning.
Well, that seems like a little unfair.
there's a
Copy everybody
rule.
else. Yeah.
There's a rule. If they're not in by the end of the show, they don't count.
Okay. All right. Well, he's out this week.
Mike Donahue's here. He says LSU.
Nice, Mike. Nice, Mike. So that was the first game, Mary Jane?
Yep. Yes, it was.
All right, Mary Jane took who?
LSU.
Harry takes who are they playing? Florida. Amber
LSU. Louisiana.
and Old Man G
I'll take Florida too.
and Mike Donahue took
LSU.
LSU.
And what's the number on that, Don? 14. What is that? How many?
I think it's much less than that.
3.5, I think, right?
3.5.
LSU minus 3.5.
Yeah.
Just saw the Tyson fight. It was absolute trash.
Trash?
Trash. Awful.
Why?
Weren't throwing any punches. Just laboring out there. It just sucked. 73,000 people there. They got screwed. There were no good punches.
Who
I
won?
would have. Jake Paul won. He threw like 200 punches more than Tyson. Didn't even throw any punches.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I figured Amber would have. I would have figured Amber would have been at a big Hollywood party or something.
I'm here. I was watching it here.
Oh, okay.
No party for me tonight.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Very, very good, Amber. Very professional.
Yep.
Next game, Mary Jane.
Okay.
Tennessee versus Georgia.
Ooh.
Okay, so Tennessee are the little doggies.
They're Volunteers.
No, they're the Volunteers.
Georgia's the doggies. Georgia's
Georgia's the
the bulldogs.
doggies.
They're bulldogs.
I'm gonna go with the Bulldogs.
Mm-hmm.
Harry?
What's the number we got, Don?
Tennessee plus 9.5.
Well, Tennessee is usually known for their offense, but this year they haven't given up more than 20 points in any game so far this season. I didn't like the way Georgia closed last week when they lost to Mississippi. I'm on the Vols.
Everyone is saying that Georgia might lose and be the one of only three lost teams in the 12-team playoff.
They lose to tomorrow at home. They ain't getting in.
Well, I'm just telling you what they said.
Amber, what do you think?
What are the two teams?
Georgia or Tennessee?
Georgia or Tennessee? I'll go Tennessee.
Okay, and Old Man G.
I think I'll go with Georgia on this one. I believe they've let me down a couple times, but that's all right. They can let me down again if they want, at their own peril.
Huh. And who's Mike got, Mary Jane?
Dogs, Georgia.
Georgia for Mike Donahue. Okay.
Well, you know, it's amazing to me that not everybody's following every second of this NBA tournament.
I hate it. It's stupid.
You hate it because Los Angeles Lakers won last year, and they're doing well again this year. They won their
No, I
first.
think the Pacers won it last year.
Well, then
They played the Pacers with the Lakers one.
They did, huh?
Yeah, they have the banner.
I was just Paul Cohurst was just sending me some messages, Don.
Who?
Remember Paul Cohurst?
He was a riverboat gambler, right?
He was a writer for Kimmel,
Yeah, what's he up to?
living outside of Seattle. He's on our show once in a while to talk golf.
He was what?
He's on our podcast when we go over golf picks. He's a very good golfer.
Well,
If you'd like me to say hi to him for you, I will.
I would love you to say hello to him.
I will do that for you then.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh. All right. We've got Oregon and Wisconsin.
And Wisconsin.
Oregon and Wisconsin.
Is that a ducky and a cheese?
Duck and a badger. So I don't know who would beat up who.
A badger. Ooh.
But a guy by the name of Archie Icono goes to Oregon right now.
But his mother went to Wisconsin.
Oh, so it's well, I think, can duckies fly?
I think so.
A
Amber
little
says
bit.
yes. Harry
Yes.
says I think so. What do you think, Omanji? Can duckies fly?
Most can. I think there's a few that can't, but most can.
They fly. You've heard of them going south for the winter, haven't you?
Well, the birds.
The
I
duckies.
don't know if a ducky's technically a bird. I will go Oregon.
All right.
Harry,
The spread down.
the spread. Hold on. Damn it.
$14.
13 and a half.
Ooh, 13 and a half. Interesting. I'm torn on this game because I gave out the quarterback for Oregon, Dylan Gabriel, at the beginning of the season to win the Heisman. so he needs to have a big game. But I kind of think they're due for a bad game, and they have to play. I have to escape. But Wisconsin has been shitty all year. One of the worst Wisconsin teams I can remember. So with that, I'll side with Mary Jane here, and I'll take Oregon.
Thank you, Hollywood Harry.
Yeah.
Amber?
I will go. I'll go with the Badgers.
Oh, Amber. Why, Amber?
I don't know. I just feel like it. I don't really have,
Usually you have an answer. You never say, I don't know.
I just Badgers sound interesting.
All right.
Let's go with Mike Donahue. Duck.
He said the Ducks. Yes.
All right, and how about you, old man G? What do you think?
I think I'll take those points with Wisconsin.
Whoa.
Oh, my.
13.5's a lot, so I think I'll take my chances there. I don't think Oregon's like a dominant number one team or anything, so see what happens.
You might be right, old man G. You might be right on that one.
It's a lot to pass up.
Look at Don's shirt. I like it.
Thank you.
It matches what you're wearing, Mary Jane. Black
Oh,
on black.
thank you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How about Cincinnati versus Iowa State?
Ooh.
Okay. So it's all red. Both are red?
They do both have red, but different shades of red.
Which one is the most? Which one's the brightest?
Well, Iowa State really is more of maroon than red.
Then we'll go with the other. We'll go with the red or red.
All right.
Cincinnati.
And what's the line, Don?
7.5.
Iowa State's favored, right?
Well, it says Cincinnati plus 7.5.
Yeah. I don't really care for this game too much, but I'm gonna take the 7.5 as well.
Oh, not. I thought you were going with Cincinnati because same reason that Mary Jane was Cincinnati.
I'm gonna go Cincinnati because no feeling that. I don't have any confidence in Iowa State. I'll say that.
And not because it's a prettier, brighter red.
No, because I really don't like maroon. Maroon's an ugly color.
Oh, you picked maroon.
No, I'm gonna go against maroon, but I'm going with you. But
Because it's a prettier, brighter color.
yeah, you're right. You're actually right. Yeah, but I just
Thank
don't
you.
like the game. Yeah, but yeah, okay,
Thank you, Hollywood Harry. Now
Got it.
you're starting to learn how to gamble.
right. What about Amber?
I'll go with the pretty color as well.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Mike Donahue, Ohio State. What the fuck is he talking about? Does he mean Cincinnati?
Yeah, he's being a smartass, I think.
Is he?
Maybe he thought we said Iowa or Ohio State instead of Iowa State.
Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I'm gonna give him Iowa State then.
No.
We'll see if he corrects it. But
You got to correct it. If not, I think Ohio State. By that, he would be. I would say Cincinnati.
Yeah, tough one.
So let's see if he corrects it. If
Mike
not,
Donahue, correct your pick. He
Iowa
said
State.
Iowa State.
Iowa State. Okay.
okay. Now we've got a couple pro games.
Wait, old man G, who's he taking?
Oh man, G, I'm sorry.
I believe I'll go with Iowa State because Cincinnati lost to WVU and they're kind of a pushover. So I'm going to go with the 7-2 Iowa State.
Yeah.
Oh, and just so everyone knows, Mike Donahue said, "My bad, I'm a bit drunk."
Oh yeah. He's an Irish.
Usually that's Amber.
Amber, it's Friday night. Mike Tyson was fighting, and you're home. I can't believe it.
I wanted to watch it where I could if I go out somewhere, I get too distracted.
How about Rosie Perez was doing? Don Rosie Perez was doing the play-by-play.
That was interesting.
Oh wow.
Who did
Is she a fight expert or just dance choreography?
I didn't know anything that she knew anything about boxing.
Just a dirty New York slut that made it as an actress.
Right.
All right. So
But Don, in fairness, in White Man Can't Jump, she was excellent.
Yes, she was in that movie and very good.
okay, let's see here. All right, now we got a couple pro games on Sunday. We've got the first game, Mary Jane, the Baltimore Ravens versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Do you need the point spread?
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Where was the first Thanksgiving exactly? What state?
I think Massachusetts.
Yeah, I believe so.
So which team lives closer to that?
That's a tough one. What is closer to? Well, I would say,
I would say Baltimore.
maybe Baltimore, right?
Yeah, I would think so. Baltimore or Pittsburgh's closer to me.
But Mary Jane
But we
didn't-
don't eat ravens. Do we eat ravens ever?
I don't believe so.
You know what? A lot of people are still upset about the election. Let's go with the Ravens because that's what killed Edgar Allan Poe, an election, allegedly.
Mm.
Oh, you were going on a stretch. How about you, Hollywood Harry?
And did you know, Mary Jane, that Edgar Allan Poe did graduate from the Naval Academy?
Ooh,
Yes, fact.
wow.
Oh, do we get Harry? So who do you like in the
What's the number? What's the spread?
the spread is Ravens -3.
Okay. And you want to tell Mary Jane that her hair looks spectacular tonight. Looks very. Okay. Your
Boy,
mustache looks very good too.
Thank you.
Very good.
Boy, I'll tell you one thing that
And
I
I
noticed.
checked out that picture you sent down of the close up of your mustache.
I
Boy.
didn't send that. I did not
Oh.
send that.
Oh, who sent that? Jack?
No.
That's
Who
I
said that?
believe that's Don's new mustache fan club on Instagram.
Well,
Yeah.
I gotta say that I can't believe, like, I didn't know a mustache could grow so far out to the left and to the right. That is long.
Yeah.
That is long.
Well, let me just tell you this. It's become my life. And so who do you like, Baltimore or Pittsburgh?
And by the way, you also got to remind me before I come out. I want to bring you some double X shirts.
Please.
You gotta make sure I don't forget.
I will do
Mary
my
Jane.
best.
Want to send Angie a message? Make sure I don't forget, because I want to hook down up.
How long
That's
are you
nice.
leaving before the holiday?
What's that?
How long are you leaving before the
I
holiday?
think we're leaving that Wednesday.
Okay, I'll put a reminder on my calendar.
Well, the Ravens defense, now their offense and Lamar Jackson is tremendous, but their defense is very questionable.
And it wasn't at one time, like when they went to the Super Bowl, wasn't that
Right.
what they were all about?
It was what they were all about. But Pittsburgh right now, their offense looks really good, and they have a very good defense. Tomlin is rocking. I just think that the Ravens defense is the reason why I can't take them. I'm taking Pittsburgh.
Okay. We go to Amber.
I-
Baltimore Ravens or the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'll go with the Steelers.
And this, and as you know, Amber does not feel real confident with her college pick. She's more of a pro person.
This is true.
So you're gonna go with Baltimore?
No, I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
Steelers, okay. What is
Mike Donahue picked the Ravens.
oh you did.
Okay.
Question for Don. Are you going for a double Guinness World Record t-shirt and longest mustache? No. Because the mustache thing is ridiculous. There's some people that I just want to get it to the point where it's curling. Okay. And Old Man G, did you pick for this yet?
I haven't yet, and that's I'm torn. Like I could see this game being a tie, honestly. Like, and I could also see it being like 20 points either way. So like I don't know, 3 points isn't very helpful. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh.
Ooh.
There's wax in this liquid one drive. Okay, so you went with Pittsburgh?
Yes.
Okay, and then their last game here, we have the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills.
Thanks to Hollywood Harry for making a huge foible. I believe I need to go with the Bills
Why?
Ooh.
because Hollywood made me pick the Super Bowl people before the season even started. And I believe I picked the Bills.
You picked Dallas and Buffalo. Dallas doesn't look good.
Dallas doesn't look good, Mary Jane.
That's
If
why
they
I
make it,
picked the Bills.
if Dallas makes it to the playoffs, they're going to win the Super Bowl because they're going to have to get real hot.
Okay, let's go over to Hollywood Harry.
What is it? 2 points, Bills minus?
It's Ravens -3.
No, Bills.
Oh, Kansas City +2.
Well, I'm gonna give you you know how much I don't like
Kansas
Chiefs.
City.
but Patrick Mahomes as an underdog against straight up is 10 wins and 3 losses. The Bills are 8-2 this year, but they've only beaten one team over 500. Kansas City has received the second least amount of penalties this year. And here's the biggest reason. I think the NFL is fixed, and they want Detroit in the Super Bowl versus Kansas City, and they want Kansas City to stay undefeated because the head official, his name is Land Clark. He's officiated, been the head official, Mary Jane, 5 times in his career for Kansas City Chiefs games, and Kansas City in those 5 games are 5-0. I'm taking the Chiefs in a fixed ball game.
Whoa, there's controversy.
I think did Hollywood Harry just give evidence that he for his thing about working with the bad people
With the
to not be
Russians,
sick by himself?
I can't talk about that. I got a lot of shit today, and I was accused of doing stuff that I didn't do, and there's a real possibility I may be going and giving right after you guys were both, you had a permanent negative thing on your record.
I stayed out of that.
What's
way.
that?
I stayed fully out of that.
Yeah, well, I might have to go to Terry Green Beans again.
Yeah.
Because I've done nothing. And I'm accused. You know what, Mary Jane? I've been accused of working with Terry Green Jeans. And I think, if anything, and that's what I was complaining about before, that Harry and Jack were going against the Lions a couple weeks ago.
Who'd they play?
No, you went against the Lions. But Jack was with the Lions. He had picked the Lions.
Oh, okay.
And that was the one where you had your 5-star lock.
All right.
It's unfair for you two to pick on Don.
I am taking Kansas City +2.
You're taking Kansas City.
Amber.
Now we go to Amber, the pro football expert. Yes, go ahead, Amber.
This one hurts me. I don't want to pick the Chiefs, but I kind of feel like I agree with Harry that I feel like that the NFL wants the Chiefs to win.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to go with the Chiefs, even though that hurts me.
And
Well,
do we need
what happened
Mike
to all?
Donahue's?
What happened to all the picks? What
It
happened to the
No,
refreshed.
they're
chat?
there.
Where's the chat?
It
Right there.
refreshed.
What?
Chat refreshed.
It refreshed. Do you want Mike Donahue's choice?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bills.
Ooh.
And Terry Greenbean says, if anything, Terry Greenbeans is always fair. And Harry had Houston Texans.
And who's
Yeah,
old
it
man?
was Houston against Detroit. And Old
Yeah.
Man G.
I gotta go with the Chiefs. They're my pick, and they're not 0, so I'm not going home.
All
I
right.
like the Bills, but I think the Chiefs are going to take it. So even though the odds are they're not going to go undefeated, I don't think, but still close enough. I'll take them.
Okay. Well. Jeez, oh man.
Is that the last game?
Yes. And now.
So, I have a comment.
What's that?
I am baffled Hollywood Harry didn't come in hot with this today, but with congratulating me on winning my 5-star lock last week.
Oh yes. Yes, you did. We both hit ours.
Yes.
Very nice job, Mary Jane. That was very nice way how you put it. I forgot about it. But yeah, we both hit ours, so nice job by both of us.
Yeah.
Yes,
If you haven't
congratulations,
seen,
Harry.
Terry Greenbeans did say that Harry's was good. So
Yeah.
but he still isn't done looking into his 6-0. So he could go down. He had 6-0 and a 5-star lock. He's still trying to figure out what's going on with that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, but now, Old Man G,
Yes.
do you have 5 girls for Harry?
All right. Let's do it.
All right. You ready, Mary Jane?
Mm-hmm.
All right. The first one, let me see. I gotta get to mine. Hold on, so I can remember the names. These are these are all girls this week from either that have or worked at ESPN or still
Ooh.
work. I'm not sure. So, the first one is sideline reporter Molly McGrath.
Uh-huh.
Molly McGrath. How long ago was she on?
I think she still works at ESPN. I think she's currently the college football basketball sideline lady.
She does. She was doing the Mississippi game. I don't know. She does.
Well, I'm going to say this girl, you know what? A lot of things are going into this. But I would say she doesn't look like she has very large breasts. She seems like a nice girl, but Harry doesn't like nice girls. He likes big titties. So I'm going to say no to this. Mary Jane, what do you think? Mary Jane, what do you think?
I'm thinking you know what? Her high heels don't match her hair and they don't match her dress, so I'm going to say no.
Yeah, Harry. I've heard Harry say stuff like that.
I have.
What do you think, Amber Lane?
Well, it looks like she's got good hair, but I also agree that I feel like her boobs aren't big enough.
Yeah, because you know Harry. He's got to have those titties. So anyway, and let's go to Old Man G.
It's dangerous ground treading against Mary Jane and Amber in one of these, but I think she knows enough about college sports and she's cute enough that it makes up for it. So I'll say yeah.
Whoa! So you say yes?
You say yeah.
Now, but remember, this isn't a relationship. This is just Harry pulling that fucking hairy dick of his and jamming it in her.
Right.
And maybe talking about sports afterwards for a second
Don,
while you're putting your clothes on.
Right.
is Mike Donahue part of this part?
He can guess if you want, Mike. If you want to guess,
He says, absolute smoke show, N, she's Irish.
uh-huh.
N, capital N space, she's Irish. So I that's a contradicting statement.
I think it's just slang or something, maybe like internet typing.
Well, I will say the breasts are not big. That's correct. But I've heard her speak. And Amber, good point on the hair. Good point on the hair. And I just find her to be absolutely flat out stunning. And with that being said, because of that, it's a yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Sorry, Jane, but stunning.
you're hard to read. But what's the next one there, Old Man G?
All right, the next one is Diana Rossini. I don't think she works there anymore, but she was on one of the NFL shows, if I remember correctly.
Nice legs there.
I don't think she doesn't have big totters, and she doesn't seem like her face is really cute. She looks more like she could be a man.
Ooh.
So I say no. Mary Jane? Mary Jane.
Her shoes do match her earrings. I don't know. I say no because I'm not getting a good vibe from her.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to out there. Let's go with Amber.
I'm debating. She does have very nice legs. It's really small. I'm gonna say yes.
Well,
Donahue says the dress is certainly sexy. So what's your answer, Mike Donahue?
He's skirting around. I don't think he's putting in real pics for this.
I think Donahue's drunk, and I'm starting to think he might be gay. Do you have an answer, Mike Donahue?
Well, we didn't get a straight answer for the first one. Oh, he says yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Old Man G.
I think she's all right enough, but I think she's maybe too small for the Hollywood Harry grasp. I think you need something more substantial. I'll say no.
How tall do you think she is?
I don't know. I can try to find out, but she looks like she's like 3 foot tall in this picture.
Yeah, but everybody's been talking about how short she is, but I don't know how you would be able to tell that.
Because her legs are nice and shapely, but they do seem a little like mini.
Yeah, it says she's 5'6". That's not short, really.
Okay, that's not short.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see that Mike Donahue said yes. Was he saying yes to being drunk and gay?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
All right, so
He says the legs make it a yes, so he says yes for that, not the other thing.
Wow.
Oh, Mike Donahue. Mike Donahue seems a little sleazy.
Well, those Italian guys from Philadelphia usually are.
I thought he was Irish.
Boston.
Oh yeah, Irish. That's right, Irish.
So he's not Italian,
No, he's not Italian. Sorry, Irish from
and
Philly.
he's not from Philly.
He is
He's
from
Irish
Philly.
from Boston.
No, he is
Do
from
you,
Philly.
do you even know this person, Hollywood Harry?
I do. We were chatting today. I forgot. I'm just tired, Mary Jane. Tired. Haven't been sleeping good at all. It's been awful.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry.
Who's her next girl there?
Well,
Old
my
man
pick
G?
for Rossini is
Oh,
yes, good legs, ladies. You nailed the legs, but she's. I can see where she could be considered petite and cute, but sexy. The answer is no.
Whoa, you're heartless. You just don't give a shit about her feelings at all. Okay.
This isn't about feelings, unfortunately.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
The next one is, I believe, First Take. Host Molly Querim.
Yeah.
and first off, Mike Donahue says, "Don't insult me. I'm not Italian. I'm Irish." And he does add he's from Philly. So last week he lied to us, Hollywood Harry.
He
I
didn't
forgot.
lie. No, he
My
didn't.
mistake.
He didn't lie at all. He's
My
always
mistake.
said he's Irish. He's always said he's from Philly.
Yeah. My mistake.
And he just admitted earlier that he's drunk and gay. Okay, so how about Molly? Let's see. She's got some totters.
Yes, she does. What is she? A little like Middle Eastern?
Possibly. That name sounds like that.
Yeah.
I'd say yes, just because I think right now, by going through the other girls, Harry's been like, oh man, I want to get somebody. He didn't like the others, but he sees those big totters, and he's saying, yes, I'll do that. Mary Jane?
I see nothing wrong with her, so therefore I should say yes.
All right. Amber?
I'm gonna say yes, just based on the boobs.
All right. Donahue, this is easy, yes. And let's go out to West Virginia, and let's find out what Old Man G has to say.
I agree. This is an easy yes, I think, as well. This one's
Really?
like A+. Yeah.
It's an easy yes.
I
Okay,
will.
let's go to Harry now.
I will say that first off, she's attractive.
Uh-oh. He's
her-
gonna
her-
hurt her. He's gonna hurt her, I think.
When she does her job, she does an okay job.
You're not fucking her job.
I understand, but it all factors in a little bit at times when some women are on the fence. She's on the fence, but I think, boy. By the way, she was married to your boy Don, Jalen Rose, and apparently he smacked her a couple times. Now I'm not sure, but that's what I think I heard.
I'm just gonna say this. First of all, I don't think Jalen Rose can do anything wrong. He was one of the Michigan Fab Five.
But wait a minute. What Harry just said means she's already broken in. He doesn't have to hit her so many times.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about Hollywood Harry beating women. Okay, go ahead. What's your answer there?
I will say, for the intrigue of wanting to see her boobs look big, but I need to see it officially. She's one of those girls that they look big, but you're not sure. So I'd have to see. So for that, I'd say probably. Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's got to be a yes or no.
I'll say yes. I'll say yes.
Oh, that's.
I got it. I would like to see her. Yes.
Okay. By the way, I think a lot of times during that, she's on First Take.
Yep.
I think she kind of shows him off.
Oh, sometimes there's some major cleavage going on.
I have a comment.
Go ahead, Mary Jane.
I think Hollywood Harry is really not taking this game seriously.
Why do you say that?
Because am I off my rocker, or what guy goes up to a chick and is like, I'm not sure if I want to fuck you. Show me your tits first. I might walk away and not do it.
Well, I
would say
Oh,
that more guys have done that.
yeah. And may I add too, Mary Jane, and I'm not going to speak for you or Amber here, or in the past, I'm not speaking for Katrina, but many, 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 many times is the miracle invention of the bra very deceiving on what the breast size looks like and what the breast actually looks like.
I understand the talking, but what guy is really standing in a room with a naked girl?
Okay.
It's at least 50% of the thought of doing it.
Yeah.
And then they walk away.
Harry would do that. Harry would do that.
I bet Harry's buddy Quinn would do that too.
By the way, Quinn texted me this morning, Mary Jane, at 5:50 a.m.
What for?
asking for a picture.
Oh, really?
5:50 a.m. Mary Jane.
The guy's working constantly.
You know, here on Simply Dawn, the Twitch network, and that umbrella company, Simply Dawn, the podcast network, under the umbrella of Simply Dawn, the everything, we work 24 hours here.
Well, I was just going to say, sometimes if I was sleeping, I might be a little upset, but because I like Quinn so much, Quinn gets a free pass.
Okay. And I will tell Quinn he better figure out how to lose his virginity, but most importantly, only text you between professional business hours.
No, I'm going to tell Quinn he now has an option to get in touch with Harry at any time.
Okay. Quinn is here in the chat, and he says, "My apologies, Harry."
No apologies necessary, and I am one of the big time backers for Quinn getting laid in 2025.
Okay, well, how can he get laid if he can't text you 24/7?
Yeah.
Well, how can he get laid in the first place?
You
thought you were on his side.
Weren't you helping
good questions.
with that, Mary Jane, a little bit?
Well, the only way she helped, the way she tried to help, is at one point Amber was supposed to sleep with him. She made a bet, she lost, and she's not done it.
Well, Mary Jane put that together, correct?
I believe I did when I made
John
a bet
did,
with
yeah.
her.
Oh, okay.
Harry, I'm a producer of all these shows. I don't think I want a fail on my record of being responsible for Quinn getting laid.
Right. Well, I am rooting for him in 2025. That's all I know.
All right.
And Quinn says, "Thank you, Harry."
Yes.
Do we have any more girls? Oh, man.
Yes.
All right. Who's next?
The next one is world famous Erin Andrews.
Ooh.
I got to tell you this. I wouldn't mind
Cheers.
looking through a keyhole at her.
Oh.
Is it just me, or is half her face chopped off?
Yeah, the picture got lopped off.
Oh, I guess what's the point, huh, Harry?
A good one, Mary Jane.
We got a smile, we got a sheer dress, and yeah, no feet,
Automatic.
no shoes, no eyes.
I know what she looks like.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna say, whose turn is it first on?
Me. I'm going to say he'll say no, because there's been too many crazy nights at these parties that Harry has seen her, and she's always kind of come on to him, and she's turned him down. He's turned her down. So I'm going to say he continues to turn her down. I think he says no. Mary Jane?
Now I have a question. Some guys do and some guys don't frown upon a woman for having too many things in too many orifices by too many people, and that would make them not want to put their thing in it. And some guys, it would make them want to put it in more. But if her nude stuff went so far and wide in the sports network,
Can I tell you this? So, but you know what happened to her, don't you, Mary?
yeah, is it a bad thing if
No,
too many?
some guy went to her hotel and put a camera in her lock and caught some pictures of her naked. And I
Yeah.
think she was pretty fucked up about that.
Oh, so she's damaged goods. But I'm saying, does it damage your opinion if you know that like a million guys maybe pleasured themselves to her image?
I
Could-
would say yes, and the
Could be.
reason being is because she became so popular.
Right.
And so I think that any guy, and I think that just the thought of like, whoa, look at her. There's that girl that was naked. Like, every woman has never been naked. She did nothing to promote being a slut.
Right.
I think a lot
I
of
wasn't
guys
saying she was a slut.
but I bet you a lot of guys have jerked off to her. Mike Donahue says no. So what are you saying, Mary Jane? What's your answer? What is your
You
answer?
know, her shoulder to thigh to breast ratio
Yep.
makes her breast not seem very breasty. And Hollywood Harry likes breasts, so I'm gonna have to say no. Plus, she doesn't even have any eyeballs.
Right.
She doesn't have a top of a head, and she wears granny panties.
Tiny panties.
Right.
All right. Are we ready?
Well, we've got Mike Donahue saying no. Amber,
I'll say no.
and now we go to Old Man G.
I'll say this. She seems cool, but nah.
Okay. Everybody I think said no here. So go ahead, Harry. What do you do?
Well, I've been well, I've heard stories about her, and they are very much turn off stories. So that's a lot of work she's gonna have to rebuild to get other people to like her, because I don't really care for her, and she's looking a little older to say not smoking hot. So the answer is no.
Jeez, you are just hurtful as can be. Is there anybody else? Any other women?
Yep, we have one more. This one, I believe, works
This
for
will be
Fox
the
Sports now.
last one.
This works for Fox Sports now, and her name is Carissa Thompson.
Let's see, Carissa. I'm going to say this. This little slut looks like she loves showing her titties. She might not have gigantic ones, but Harry sees that cleavage and it'll drive him wild.
Oh.
So I say yes, even though I don't think so.
Okay.
But I say yes, Mary Jane.
He looks like the bad girl cheerleader from a 70s movie.
Okay.
For some odd reason, I think I will go yes, simply on the like expression on her face.
Okay. The vote should come after Hollywood Harry has entered his decision.
I don't think he's actually listening to the thing, so I don't know what he's talking about.
What
He said he wasn't listening to the show earlier. He's watching it, so I'm not sure if he's actually talking about the show.
Oh,
Okay, Amber, what do you think?
I'm gonna go yes. Although my record has not been very good recently.
Well, so far, everybody has said yes. What does Mike Donahue say?
How could you say no to that?
Well, am I up?
No, I'll go
No, we
with.
got to go with Old Man G.
Oh.
Yes.
I think if you didn't like Aaron Andrews' stories, I don't think you like Carissa Thompson's stories. So I'll go ahead and say no based
What do
on
you
that.
mean, Krista Thompson's story? What's her story?
She's just said some things that people. I don't remember exactly what they were, but I remember they weren't great. So
Yep.
She did what? She said.
I don't remember. They were just stuff that she said that sounded crappy. That I don't remember exactly what they were off the top of my head.
Anything about this, Harry?
I do know that it's ironic that it's interesting that Oman G has Aaron Andrews and Thompson right back to back because they do a podcast together.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah, and in the latest, Thompson's hair like she had no makeup on, her chin was broken out, her hair was terrible. She does host Thursday Night Football after the show is over for the post game show, but there was a thing about her a couple of years ago where she let loose, got leaked, where she was showing her vagina, and I had video of that somewhere, and now I don't have it anymore. But she was showing her vagina, and it was out there, and I didn't mind the looks of that, but seeing her the other day with no makeup on and her chin broken out, it was a turnoff. That is a no-go.
Fuck. So no way.
No way.
Let's say that she said to you, "Hey, look, I fixed my hair. I got some acne cream for my chin. Is there anything we can do?" And she showed. Do you remember seeing this, puss? And then she started showing you. Still no.
And her breasts were small. So, Amber, the answer is a no-go, Amber. No way. And I've also heard that she can be awful. I've heard Aaron Andrews can be grouchy, and Thompson can be very grouchy too.
Of course, women get a little bit of power. And people are waiting on them, and so they've got to fucking turn up their chick thing. Oh yeah, come on, man, I'm a hot chick.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's kind of got to be nerve-wracking to be not in just such a male-nominated industry, but like a rawr, full of testosterone and
I'm a pretty girl.
dominated energy.
Yeah, but Don's right about that. What Don just said is correct, because they may think that, and then at the same time, they're thinking all that. And hey, sweetheart, you're really not that hot in the first place.
Thank
so
you. Somebody had to say it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I found what I was thinking of, and it was the fabricating of quotes. She said she admitted to fabricating aspects of her sideline reporting. I've said this before.
She used to say, you know what she did? She said that like if she would like an interview with Aaron Rodgers, like she just said that she went with it, saying that I talked to him after halftime, and he said he's gotta just focus on, hitting his wide receivers a little bit more and getting them open, when he didn't say that at all. She made it up.
Interesting.
That's naughty.
Checkered past this lady.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, does anybody have any social media, Mary Jane, to give out?
Yes. Dawn has a new fan club. On Instagram, follow Simply Dawn Mustache, I believe it is. Is that correct, Omanji?
Simply Dawn's mustache. There's an S, but no apostrophe.
Simply Dawn's Mustache. Not sure how this came about, but Dawn's mustache has gotten so famous, it has its own fan club. And for me on Instagram, I'm at A with the circle, the Smoking Mary Jane. Thank you.
Amber?
I'll just use this time to say how pretty Dawn looks.
Oh, thank you.
How pretty Dawn looks. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you. Thank you.
Harry, do you have any social media?
Yeah, if you people would like to go to the Ringer and listen to podcasts, I'm on against all odds with cousin Sal. By the way, Don, don't know if you know this, but me, Sal, and the two other guys from Against All Odds, FanDuel, wanted to. Oh man, G, you'll like this.
Uh-huh.
They wanted to promote us in giving a same game parlay out for the Thursday game between Washington and Philadelphia. So we each, all four of us, picked a side in a same game parlay. It hit 20,000 people. It was posted on FanDuel. 20,000 people played that parlay that we picked, and they probably cashed for over $1 million.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. So did FanDuel kick you out now, or?
I know. Hopefully they don't fire us, right? But hopefully it's good promotion. Good promotion for FanDuel and good promotion for us. So Against All Odds with cousin Sal, and I am. You go to Bet Online, check out my videos on at Bet Online, where my video this week is, even though the presidency is over, Mary Jane, we can do my video this week, which got over 5,000 views as of right now. Last time I checked, you can bet on who will be the president in 2028. And Jimmy Kimmel, Don, is one of the people that you could pick, and he is 1,000 to 1.
Jimmy Kimmel?
Yep. How about this? Take a guess at what Dwayne. Okay, JD Vance, vice president, is the favorite at 3 to 1, and I'll say Beyonce and LeBron James are 500 to 1. So, with telling you a couple of celebrities there, what do you think Dwayne The Rock Johnson is to be the president in 2028? What are his odds?
Better than Kimmel's.
You would be right. A lot better. 28 to 1. That's it.
Well, by the way, I want to say something about your partner. He, as you know, he does bits on Jimmy Kimmel, and he was part of the Aunt Chippy in that driverless car.
Uh-huh.
And I am telling you this, it was so fun to see Sal and Jimmy. Both of them were just giddy. They were just giddy. Sal was like this. It was because it was so funny, and it was so good, and I was so happy for Sal coming back, and just that might be the best Chippy thing they've ever done.
I haven't seen it yet. I got to watch it. I haven't though.
It is. Did you see it, Old Man G?
Yeah, I watched it after we got off the phone the other night. It was hilarious.
And I think what it is, I think what has happened, Chippy might have been getting to the point where sometimes she's pretty good at it. She's better than her former husband, Uncle Frank, was. But I think I could kind of see, and sometimes it looked like she was being the Aunt Chippy character. In this thing, this is her honest to God response. She was scared to death when the car started rolling on its own.
Right.
It was so fucking funny. Have you seen it, Mary Jane?
Yes, I did. And I really, really like Aunt Chippy. And I was thinking about myself in that situation, or myself in a similar situation, because literally I wouldn't know those existed if my sister hadn't have said like 7 words to me, and Dawn maybe said 8 words to me. So
I've said more than 8 words to you.
I thought that it was funny, but at the same time, you know, it was almost the same type of thought process if like somebody was jumping out of a parachute and then the string didn't pull. I mean, it really, in a human's mind, it could be that detrimental.
Right. I see that.
But I thought it was very funny, and I really loved Chippy, and I know she was safe the whole time, and it was very funny.
It was. It's just you. I don't even watch Chippy. I watch Jimmy. I was watching Sal because they were having so much fun with it.
Well, and I'm saying I made the mistake of having thoughts while I was watching it. So it was absolutely wonderful, but I bummed myself out.
Well,
Mickey was great in it too.
oh, I got to see if she was in it. By the way, you know Sal Don. You've known him for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
He loves it. Yeah, he loves pulling a fast one over on her. He loves it more than anything. But he also loves it when uh the person he likes getting roasted, he doesn't even have to do any work with it and then get roasted. You can see that smile on Sal's face come in where he just loves it so much.
It was really, really fun to see how happy that made Jimmy and Sal.
Yeah.
Mary Jane, could you give up my social media? And then we've got to
Yes.
get Old Man Cheese.
First off, if you guys like the Ding Dong Show, you can see the Ding Dong Show highlight playlist called DDS Highlights on the YouTube channel Simply Don. You are right now watching the YouTube channel SDTPN. So that's fun and not confusing at all. On all of Don's social media, he goes by Simply Don Won the Number. And Cameo and Facebook, Don Barris.
Oh, all right.
Did you give your social media and plus send me some shirts? I need 2 extra large size shirts. I'm trying to set the world record for the most different shirts worn consecutively. I'm over 2,200, almost 2,300. And when I set this, I want everybody to share in it. So, do you have any social media? Did you give it, Amber?
Yeah, I did.
Did you give yours, Hollywood Harry?
I did.
Did you give yours, Old Man G?
I did not. You can follow me here at on Twitch at oldmang_gaming and YouTube oldman_g. We did the Fight Club earlier today. Went 2 for 2 in Fortnite.
2 wins, yeah.
Yeah.
And
So that was pretty
really
fun.
Happy to see that.
I have a question for Mary Jane.
Okay.
You seem to, my opinion, Mary Jane. Maybe Amber. Maybe you can answer this. Maybe Old Man G can answer this.
If you're
'cause
looking for
very
pretty girls' opinions, I have one.
you guys seem to be very smart when it comes to computers and knowing computer stuff and knowing social media stuff. Every day I get a couple new followers on Twitter, and I was at 17,100. And then all of a sudden, like yesterday, I'm just checking my stuff for my video for Bet Online. How in the world would I just go from 17,100 out of the blue when like I said, I get 2 or 3 or 4 every day to 16,900? How's that happen?
I have two options it could be. One, they crack down on bots. Bots are fake accounts.
Right.
And sometimes Twitter just does like a little bit of a reboot
Uh-huh.
where if the account got in trouble and was banned, or if it was a computer bot, it went away. Or 2, did you give your political decision for the last election and there was that many people opposing that wanted to follow you?
Well,
Either one.
the second one that you just said is a no, but the first one could very well be.
Yeah, no, it
they do
regularly
that all the
happens.
time. Mine drops. I one time was over 10,000. Now I'm back under 10,000.
Because of
I mean, one day it just dropped by tons. You know, and I'm saying 50. I had over 1,500 more, and I can't get past 8,500. It seems like I'll go
Right.
496. Then I get some people that it just is kind of fucked.
No, they audit it every now and then with like, if they'll bust a bot ring or something like that, and then you lose the followers if they had followed you.
Thanks.
Well,
That has to be it. That has to be
Yeah,
it.
I'm sure it is. Well, I'll be at the Comedy Store in the main room in the original room tonight. So if you're in LA, come by and see me. It's worth it because I usually let people smell me. But I think that we'll be back next week and tomorrow night. Don't forget the Mary Jane show at 5
Tomorrow at 5
o'clock.
p.m. And Hollywood Harry,
Yes.
how many infractions do you have against you?
Mean with what?
Your bad betting practices.
Oh,
Well,
the Terry Green stuff.
Terry Greenbeans is still looking into one of them, but I think it's really unfair. And if Terry is here, I may be filing another complaint because today, the team of Harry and Jack came down really hard on me.
That's not
Oh
true.
my goodness.
I'm gonna
Jack-
pull a Mary Jane here and do when Mary Jane knows you're not telling the truth. Mary Jane goes down. That's not true.
You want me to read some of the things?
I didn't say anything.
Hollywood Harry claims he didn't say anything.
I stayed totally out of it, MJ.
But
Okay, I believe you, Harry.
did I get a little fucked with today?
You may have, yeah, but Mary Jane, I even said, can we act like Rodney King and all get along here?
You did say that, and I said I would like to do it, but someone keeps bringing up stuff. And I was accused of teaming up, and all the decisions Terry Greenbean makes, it's me making the decisions. And that's just not true. Do you believe that too, Hollywood Harry?
I do believe that.
You believe that I work with Terry Greenbeans?
No. I believe that you don't. Terry Greenbeans is his own entity.
He's the commish.
He is right on one thing, that the only thing that was right is that when he wanted to go over and under bets, I said we're not doing those here.
I know, and I've told Jack. I've given that info to Jack before.
He was kind of tough on me today.
Yeah. He's good.
Well, and that's my fault because I don't want all this blah 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 spreadsheets and numbers.
It's
and
okay. We don't
I
need
want two
crazy.
words and I guess one.
Mary Jane, we don't have to get crazy. I like it just the way we have it.
Thank you.
All right, and so with that, I hope everybody has a good night. Thank you for being pretty girls, and we will talk later. Thank you, Old Man G, for keeping us going here. Have a
course.
very good night, and I say goodbye.